Hello and welcome to another video from Olipops. Just me. Wasn't going to do a video, but decided to sort of sod off to Scotland. So this is the intro, which I'm filming halfway through the trip. I'm going to cobble together the rest of the footage because it's been quite interesting. Here I am in Fort William currently, and it's raining. It's been raining rather a lot. So stick with us and come along for a ride. Cheers. So on Monday I set off on the NC all packed up on my way to Scotland. So I thought I won't go via Gloucester, which is the normal way I'd go, because I know that the road into Gloucester is going to be ridiculously busy because the roadworks and it's going to last 8 months. So I went via Ross and Wye, and then I got on the M50, and then I got on the M5 and went up to the M6. Stopped at a service station and noticed that the M6 was going to be closed between junction 6 and 7 because it was shut all day. So I thought, aha, I'll come off at the M54 and I'll go to Telford, and then I'll go to Crewe and then back onto the M6. So I got onto the M54, and yes, the M54 was shut. Okay, photos, of us bikers looking frustrated at the front of the queue. Finally we got back onto the M6. It seemed like about 4 hours after I set off, so I was well behind schedule. Then it was pretty much plain sailing. The weather turned because I was going north. It was terrible. And then we went to, well, I did. And then finally I got to a place called Moffat, which I've been to before. And there's a brilliant hotel there called the Buckley Arms, run by these Kiwi bikers. Been there with them all before. Superb place if you ever want to go to Scotland. It's just sort of like a gateway place, Moffat. They know everything about all the roads in Scotland. Brilliant at giving advice. Accommodation is really cheap. Super place, Moffat. So yeah, I met two guys, Mike and his brother-in-law. I can't remember his name. Anyway, they were absolutely brilliant. And Mike did a real brilliant route for me to follow the first day of my solo travels. And then, even better than that, he said, well, we're going in that sort of direction, so you could probably come with us in the morning if you want. So I did. So I set off with these two chaps. Had a brilliant ride, really great. They do know their stuff. And finally, they went their separate way, and I went on my way to Glen Coe. Let's see what happened. Sorry, this is a real gobble. So here I am, approaching a place called Largs. So I just got to the sea here, so gone over, well, I wouldn't say mountains, but some very, very scenic hills with some gorgeous heather and stuff. Wonderful roads around here. So yeah, I'm going to go to Largs, and then I'm going to get on a ferry on the way to Glen Coe. Ride of about 5.5 hours today. It's a bit cold. It's rained a bit, but yes, it's good. I imagine it's absolutely spectacular here when the weather's a bit better, but the sun seems to be coming out, so maybe we'll get some really good stuff in a bit. Catch you later. Yeah, just been through Largs now, and on our way to like Greenock, where this ferry is, but this is quite stunning around here. So yeah. Okay, there's the NC getting a bit filthy. Catch you in a bit. So I'm a bit confused here because I got to this place like, I think it's Greenock, and I think this is where the ferry is. But there seems to be two ferries. I don't know, my sat nav seems to tell me it's this one, but I'm trying to get across to Dunoon, and the sign says that this one doesn't go to Dunoon, so I don't know, I'll just get on this ferry, see where it goes. All good fun. About the weather. Yeah, so I've just checked with the guy. All seems good. Pay with the card machine when we get on. So they're just disembarking. And then we'll be good to go. Happy days. So they've got me on now. They got me on the back of the ferry, look. Down there. The rest of them are all loading. They stuck me at the back. Cool. So how bizarre is life? Just met this brilliant guy called David. It turns out that he's a subscriber. So I'll stick a photo in. We got on a video call with Ollie. So that was absolutely out of the blue. Brilliant. It's made my day. So here we are on this ferry. Going across the Dunoon. And brilliant. Lovely ferry trip. So I just got off the ferry, now I'm in this place called Dunoon. I think you can probably see the ferry in the background, yeah. It's an amazing day today. Just met some really nice people, you can probably see them in the distance. And one of the guys hasn't had a bike for a while, so he decided to ask me could he get on the bike, and he took some pics and stuff, and then his son jumped on the bike too, so it's a great day. Sun's coming out as well. So yeah, I got about 2 hours now to get to Glen Coe, and it looks like going to be going through some fantastic scenery. Yeah, it was really great to meet David earlier on the ferry. It's quite interesting because we got to talking a bit, and he said they'd had some quite major health problems, but saying about how riding the bike was so good for his mental health. We had a bit of a chat, and I was talking about years ago I had a bit of a breakdown and then got into biking, and yeah, everyone seems to say the same thing about riding bikes, how it's such a good thing for your mental health. You just lose yourself on the road. So yeah, great to meet David, and hope he keeps on riding. I just stopped off at some really nice waterfalls. Very nice. Hi, so actually going through Glen Coe now, which is stunning if you've never ridden through Glen Coe. Definitely worth a visit. Yeah, so it is absolutely stunning, but it's bloody freezing and I'm soaking wet. Didn't get a chance to put my leggings on. I'm drenched and freezing, but never mind, it's a beautiful place. Yeah, about 10 miles away from where I'm staying tonight, so yeah. God.